A hug on stage, a husband in the grave. Erika Kirk's story reads like a trashy televangelist scandal novel turned into political prophecy. She forgave her husband's killer, rose to CEO overnight, and seductively embraced the VP like they're more than friends. Was it grief, guilt, or a green light from someone higher up? So I don't really know what in the Erika Kirk is happening here, but so since I had my earthquake, I've kind of put myself in a land where there is no news. It's been rather nice. So I hadn't seen much. All I saw, Prince Andrew lost his titles, and all of a sudden there's this hug. I'm watching this last night. This hug. I mean, what? That was crazy. So it made 1,000 times more sense about why in the Moth Manor earlier this week, there was a question about what's going on with Erika Kirk and JD Vance. Because I was just like, all right, let's see what's going on with her. Because we already got something shady about her before in a previous members live. So if you're not a member, you might want to join. But I'm going to share what I got earlier this week when we were looking into that relationship. Let's see if JD Vance and Alycia are having a problem in their marriage. JD Vance, Alycia, state of the marriage. Gotta find out. Oop, come on down. Why are we looking for a new beginning? Oh, this is not a good relationship. Eek. Well, there does look to be some type of separation coming down the pike here. Yeah. This relationship has not been going well for a while. I would tend to say that at the time of when he hopped on the ticket or hopped on board or whatever, they were already planning to split. That didn't happen. And now they're stuck and I love him so much. I love her so much. Oh, let's pretend we're in love. Yeah. Okay. Feels kind of like there's a contract there too. Like I don't feel like true love here. I don't know. We'd have to dig deeper. Okay, so trouble brewing with the relationship. Let's see if JD's got his eyes on Erika Kirk. Wouldn't that be interesting? Because remember, I've gotten in the readings before that she's a shady-ass bitch. And then I got that reading way back when that he is a shady-ass bitch. But nobody believed me because they're like, no, I love JD Vance. I'm like, no, there's something shady-ass about him. That'd be intriguing. JD Vance, Erika Kirk, is there a love story, a brewing between the two of them? Breaking news. Oh, shit! Secret lovers. You know the banging. Oh my god. Fucking do. Oh my gosh. Fucking someone ring-a-ding-ding them wedding bells. There's some plans here for these two demons to hook it on up. Hook it on up. That's not a wedding song. Oh my goodness. Fucking A. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I want to continue looking into this, see what's really going on, whatever we can find out. Of course, it's all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not facts, psychic downloads, snarky opinions. And if you're a big fan of Erika Kirk or even JD Vance still, not the reading for you. I don't want to hear it. You can take your comments and send them to the Mars, the moon, outer space, anywhere. Just not in my little comment zone. All right. Let's see how long this romantico thing has been going on between the Erika Kirk and the JD Vance. Like, was it going on before Charlie's passing? Did it just pop up after Charlie's passing? Charlie was assassinated September 10th. We're at November 6th now. That would be quick work. Who knows? Seeing quicker things. All right. JD Vance, Erika Kirk, were you romantically connected before or after Charlie's passing. Again, I'll allege, for entertainment purposes. Oh my. Okay. Allegedly, my opinion after. You know when those people, you see it on TV. I've actually never seen it in real life, but I assume it happens in real life because they portray it on movies and television, where there's the grieving person. They just lost someone. And here comes somebody else in to take care of the grieving widow. And it's like, oh, I'm crying. Oh, come here. Let me give you a hug. And all of a sudden, then they start macking down. Macking down. Now, macking down here, I don't even know. That's probably like an old-timey term. And people, young people would be like, what? Okay, Grandma. Yeah, Grandma's right. Okay. There's more than just romantico though, because I'm getting a calculation. Like the Black Widow has drawn someone into her web, like perfectly timed, which kind of goes along with what we got previously in this Charlie Kirk saga. Okay, so this is after, allegedly. My opinion. So let's see who initiated the romantico feelings. Was it Erika or JD? From that last one, I'm tending to think it's Erika, but maybe it's a mutual. I don't know. Let's put Erika and JD. Let's just see who initiated the romantico feelings. Erika's side. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm still going with Erika. Fake, but yes. Erika fake. Allegedly, my opinion. Erika. We can go with JD. Let's just see what... I can't help myself, hot chick. I've got a happy family. I should not be doing this. This is bad. Oh, all the things I'm going to lose. No. Temptation be gone. I can't help myself. All right. Well, so, allegedly, my opinion, there's some premeditation here on the part of Miss Kirk. I mean, it's just tarot reading. I don't want her to come after me. I didn't notice how much plastic surgery she'd had before till now, so she's got some money there to burn. Don't burn it on me. I got no money here, and this is all alleged. Anyhow, so definitely, like, she's planned, calculated, and he's all, okay. So, let's see if Usha knows about this, because we already saw the clip where I said, like, there's been problems in the marriage between Usha and JD, allegedly, in my opinion, before. So, what does Usha know about JD and Erika's romantico feelings? She knows that something's moving forward. This feels like we're married. You're the vice president, and I'm the vice first lady. I forgot what they call them. Don't care. And so I know you have the job. We were going to break up before you got this job, but now I'm stuck. All right. But so, yes, I know what's going on. We have an arrangement. I keep it secret because that's what political wives do. I know you need to get your pencil wet. Okay, great. Whatever. We have a plan in place for when you're done doing this political thing, and then I can just quietly go off and we can go into our postnuptial agreement. And so I'm just pretending that everything is hunky-dory. She knows about it. She knows about it. It's an arranged thing, like, now at this point. Like, true love has gone. It's a way of the dodo bird. All right. So let's get into, I didn't watch it, but apparently Nick Fuentes has accused Erika Kirk of being a political plant. which apparently it seems like she is. And we weren't even looking for that piece. Let's see who planted her. Who has planted an Erika Kirk? I think we know from the last reading. You know. Yeah. All right. You know, that country over there. Or, yeah, it'd be over there for me. Okay, that country over there. You know the one where, yeah, okay. Starts with an I, ends with an L, that country over there. That government. She's a plant from that government. Okay, so we're not going any further. Thank you. All right. Why did Erika choose to be a plant? No. I'm pretty sure Erika knows she's being manipulated. I'm not even going to ask that either. No. All right, so then, what's JD Vance's motivation for being the consoling lover boy? Vice President. What is his motivation for maintaining his public closeness, we'll say, with Erika Kirk? What is JD Vance's motivation beyond, I'd like to get my pencil wet? How dare you? He's the VP of the country. Shut up. You probably like King Charles too. Shut up. What? Is this like keep your enemies closer? What in the world? JD Vance is not quite the dummy as I think. He's going to take a bite of the apple, but he knows that apple's poison. What? Stop it, JD Vance. Okay. I guess JD Vance did go to fancy colleges and stuff, so he's not like super dumb. JD Vance is well aware of what's going on with her. So he's no dummy, and he's going to get his pencil wet. I'm so tired of that phrase, but Sister Wives has created a virus in my brain. Thanks, Cody Brown. Anyhow, he's well aware of what she's doing and what she's up to. He is a part of the game. He's playing her as much as she is playing him. And never mind, I'm not even going to finish that. He's well aware. He's well aware. So he's no dummy. He knows what's going on. What in the world? All right. So then all this speculation came out, right? Like me, living under a rock, blissfully watching videos on YouTube about the Adelsons and dollhouses. And here we go. And I'm like, stop it. Who benefits most from the speculation about the relationship? Is it Erika and her planty side, or JD, or somebody else? Maybe the third party sponsoring Erika? I don't know. Who's benefiting from it? Maybe just the media. Could be that. It's like, oh my God, they gave us some news to talk about that's like spicy. All right, we're turning a conversation about something around. So deliberate manipulation. So that tells me one of these ding-dongs did not know they were going to be a top story news at 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever. Okay. So somebody stepped into this. So I think JD stepped into it. Let's confirm. Is JD Vance the one who stepped into this? Because it feels like he's like the relationship's going on, but perhaps we didn't want it to spill out into the public so quickly. Now we got to adapt. Okay. The spider web was open and he fell into it. The fly fell into the spider web. Not realizing that this was going to go to the next level. So now he looks like a captured pawn. Okay. Let's get into then. Did Charlie Kirk have any idea about a connection between Erika and JD Vance before his assassination? I don't know why he would, unless, Erika's casually like, you know that JD, he's looking kind of hot with that beard. You want to get one, Charlie? What? I don't know. I don't know that anybody's ever looked at JD Vance and said, he's looking kind of hot with that beard. At least I have not. I think Charlie Kirk was aware there was some type of wink, wink, nudge, nudge flirtation going on. Lord! So this has been like nothing happened until after, but I think that she'd already started setting the, hi, JD, I'm a big fan, anytime she was around him. Trying to keep it close to the vest, but Charlie caught it. Charlie's like, I see you. What a beep. She knew that JD was going to be her next mark after Charlie was gone, which you go back to that reading. I think it's members only. You go back to that reading and oh my goodness. She knew that JD would be her next mark after Charlie. Holy moly, guacamole. Look at that. Son of a biscuit. Can you believe this? Okay. Oh, I'm getting chills now. Okay. I know there's a lot of people, those official whisper people who read whispers. I don't know what they said. I didn't look into it. Whatever. I want to see what's the tone about the whisper. I'm not going to be actually decoding it. And someone's probably read lips and said, well, he just said meet me at Taco Bell in a bathroom later, which could be. But I just want to see what's the sentiment of what was whispered. Don't make it so obvious. Like whatever was said was code for something else. So if he said, meet me at a Taco Bell bathroom, okay, he probably didn't say that. If he said something else like, looks like rain, it would be code for cool it. Cool it. JD Vance has now turned it into Fonzie. Okay. Let's see, is Usha going to file for divorce? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you know, and you can Google it and tell me. Have we had a vice president? I don't think we've had a president, but have we had a vice president divorce while in office? Have we had that? Can you imagine the level of drama? Oh my gosh. Let's see, would Usha file for divorce, or is she just going to keep playing the game until they're out of office? Is Usha going to file for divorce while they're in office? I mean, there's something to be said. I will not be ignored, Dad. There's something else going on there, too. She's waiting. She's like a cat. What do they call that? She might. It's not for sure. It's an option. Okay. The cat's waiting. There's a saying about it. Don't know it. Anyhow, she's waiting. She might walk away. If this whole whatever thing he's doing here with her, spy versus spy action, gets out of control and she looks like a fool, she might leave. She reserves a right. Okay. Wow. Does Usha know this is a whole political operation and not necessarily a romance? Let's see if she knows that. Does Usha know this is a political operation? Maybe marriage is a part of the political operation. I don't know. She does. She does know it's a political operation. She knows it is. Okay, she knows. She knows it's been like something they've agreed that this is going to happen, or that maybe she didn't have a choice in the agreement. She is aware that he is involved in this. Okay, so if she knows that, was she conferred with? I don't know. Hey, Usha, I know our marriage sucks, but we're going to make it so you can get humiliated in it too. Like, I don't know. She's like, sure. Yeah, whatever you're going to say there, JD, whatever your real name is, sure. Okay, Trump's involved. Obviously, that makes sense. All right, so Trump's involved in this. I think he also had a conversation with Usha. I don't know that Mr. Vance, JD, and Usha are having any deep type of conversations. Haven't been for a while. But Trump came in because he realized how this is going to look to her. Trump comes in because Trump's obviously been around the block when it comes to marriages. Okay. And anyhow, so he's aware. Looks like he came into this conversation. He's talking to Usha, allegedly. Like, I know, I was not there. I'm just reading cards. So he comes in there. He's like talking to her. He's like, listen here, Usha. There's this whole thing that this operation's going on. And I know that JD is not your favorite person right now. And I know you've been doing us a favor by staying married to him. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know you could have already left. I'm asking you, can you stick it out a little bit longer? You know, marriage and divorce. Both are very hard. Divorce is very hard on the children. And, you know, we have a political climate here. XYZ. Stick around as long as you can. When it gets unbearable, I'll understand if you have to leave. That's the conversation that's going on here. So she knows, she's aware, she's sticking around as long as she can hold on to it, which makes sense. Like, she reserves right to leave. Okay, now we got to get into what's Erika Kirk's ultimate goal. What is the goal? To get more blingy rings? Has anyone figured out why she has a ring? Because, you know, I had to get a photo for the thumbnail, and I saw this ring, and it's like M and G, and it's like all, I don't know, it looks like she stole Mr. T's jewelry. But what's the M and the G? I don't know. Is that our kids' names? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not into the Mr. T jewelry. I don't know. She's just like, you know how sometimes people just like are one person and then something happens in their life and they turn into a completely different person? I'm kind of feeling that with her Mr. T jewelry. But maybe she used to wear it before. I don't know. I wasn't really watching her before. Didn't really know she existed before, but okay. What's Erika Kirk's ultimate goal? Because obviously she's on a mission from that country over there with the eye. What is Erika Kirk's ultimate goal? Well, wants to get in the spotlight. That's for damn sure. I think there should be cameras in the courtroom because they've been following me around. You've been calling them like a desperate housewife out on a shopping trip in Beverly Hills. So let's not pretend they're like hunting and pestering you down. Sorry, you're so mean to the widow. This, again, not the video for you. Okay. So, who was the one bang bang and the fang fang, you know, and the goal, right? Anytime we got the honey pot, the whole goal is, you know, we got to get intelligence. This is more than intelligence. This is, I'm trying to take down. So what's JD Vance associated with? America. I know this seems like a little extreme. This seems a little extreme where this hug led us to. However, she's here in the spotlight. What do we have here? El Diablo, Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut, across the way, is looking to take down America. Adios, America. Adios. Goodbye. We're going to take you down through Erika Kirk's coochie, apparently. This is the creative way to do it through a man's pants, and that's where we're going. I'm not quite sure what they think they're going to get out of Mr. JD, but apparently they think he's an easy mark, and this is where we're going. Which now I really want to go back and revisit my JD Vance reading. Interesting. Now, there was the thing too. JD Vance, I believe we got in the reading before, way back when, that he used to be no bueno. He is now turned bueno or under control. That was confirmed again on Tuesday when I did that reading. He can't really he has to act within good. He cannot go back to the dark side. So this probably a futile motion. Fatal. My coffee hasn't kicked in. We know what I'm talking about. There's no point. Okay. So let's see, what role does Turning Point USA leadership play in this whole encouraging or discouraging the romantical connection? Because that's a whole shady group over there apparently too now. Allegedly. Oh, okay. They're not as invested in this relationship. Okay. It's kind of like wait and see if they can leverage it. However, they would have preferred that Miss Kirk pretend to stay in her grieving widow lane a little bit longer, because that would really help with ratings and people wanting to come support you. Like say if in the neighborhood there's the widow down the street and the widow gets 54 casseroles, same thing but turned into a podcast and subscribers. That is what they would be looking for. So they were really hoping she could have done that grieving widow bit a little bit longer, but no such luck. Bump, bump. Okay. Will this relationship between Erika Vance, oh my goodness, Lord forgive me. Will the relationship between Erika Kirk and JD Vance become public and official? Is this relationship ever going to become public and official? I gotta, oh my, can you imagine? We're following each other on Instagram. I don't know how dum-dums do that now. All right, let's see. TBT. TBD. TBD. Something might go down before we get to making it Instagram official or whatever the politicos do when they're going official with somebody. This is a TBD. To be determined. It could be used if necessary. There's a bigger operation going on behind the scenes. So do we get that far? Do we get down the aisle? Do we get the People magazine? Erika Kirk finds love again in the Vice President. There's something wild about JD. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To be determined. It's not set in stone yet because this is not really about romance. It is not. Is there a scandal? Is there revelation? Something that's about to come down the pike that's going to change this entire storyline? About changing it from, I don't know, horizontal mambos in the sack to, oh my gosh, betrayal. Find out that this is all shady as beep. I don't know. Scandal coming? Revelation coming down the pike? Oh, yes, there is. Something else is coming down the pike. Oh. Political scandal grows. Political scandal grows. Oh. Allies. Old allies. Why am I having New Year's? Auld Lang Syne. That's a song that I'm hearing. That's not a song I usually hear. Something either around acquaintances, allies, New Year's, something is coming in to change this entire debacle. I mean, love story. I mean, whatever this is. So yes, there is something coming down the pike to change this eventually. My goodness, just the whole thing's just, Okay. Let's see. Lastly, as I said, I discovered all this hug nonsense last night. I found this new chick I was watching. She's body language type lady, I guess. But she's also an actor. I don't know. Anyway, her name was Nadia. I don't know. Anyway, her videos were intriguing to me because she was watching, she went back and watched Erika Kirk during her, I don't know, right after Charlie was assassinated, and Erika Kirk is in the Turning Point office or studio, and she's doing her bit where she's talking about her husband and trying to be a grieving widow, and it's really not working. And this lady did a really excellent job breaking down how fake ass it was. So, and then later there's another video where she's questioning like what's going on with Candace Owens. And my question is Candace Owens, because then it got me in what's Candace Owens been up to, because I unsubscribed from her channel because things were going sideways, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening here, Candace, something's wrong. But she is trying to investigate what really happened to Charlie Kirk. Okay, great, fine, I'm with you. Something ain't kosher there, right? Although I kind of think we know what's going on. Anyhow, is Candace Owens, she seems to be laying off Charlie Kirk's wife. She's like, leave Erika Kirk alone. I don't have a reason to go after Erika Kirk. I'm going after everybody at Turning Point. Okay, good for you, girl. But I don't know. If I see Charlie Kirk was like one of Candace Owens' best friends, right? If they're BFFs, and now all of a sudden I see his wife acting like the town mattress over here hugging JD Vance, the VP of the U.S., am I just going to chalk it up to grieving widow status? I don't know. I'm not. I'm going to be like telling somebody like, did you see this? What? How dare she? How dare she? And Candace Owens like, I'm not going to say boo. Maybe she will. Maybe by the time this comes out, she'll say something. I'm recording this November 6th. So I don't know. Maybe by the time I don't know. Let's see if Candace Owens going to call a flag on this situation between Erika Kirk, the widow, and VP JD Vance. Candace Owens, is that going to come into your purview to look at, or you're just going to be like, no? Saving it. She don't want to, but she's saving it in case she has to. No, I'm not by any means trying to say that Candace Owens is some bastion of truth or anything like that, because I think she's also shady. However, she is saving anything that she has that would be related to the grieving widow at this point. That's not her main focus, because there's some other information that she's been given from behind the scenes of how the grieving widow and the leadership at Turning Point USA are interacting, shall we say. That goes back to another live show in the Moth Manor where someone asked me about Erika Kirk and someone over there at the Turning Point, and let's just say JD's not the only one having fun. Okay, that's what I have. So, there you go. You tell me what you think. Intriguing, but if you haven't yet, join me in the Moth Manor, AlyciaWicker.com. Every week, we have a live show. Members ask their questions about current events, past things, conspiracies, all the stuff, and we look into it. So if that sounds like fun, plus early access ad-free to all the videos I make, then hop on over to the Moth Manor, and until next time, adios.